Hey everybody, I'm Grels, and I bring you an overview and a short analysis about the upcoming Experience Globe Nexus Anomaly. So, what kind of girl is this Nexus Anomaly or whatever? It's, that's the second big takeaway from recent BlizzCon, apart from Deathwing, which is something, so let's check what they wrote about it. So, Nexus Anomaly. Nexus Anomalies are seasonal gameplay changes that directly affect all game modes in Heroes of the Storm. These events will last the entire season, allowing us time to receive feedback on them. Depending on this evaluation, some of them may become permanent additions to the game, while others may just be a limited time event. So, it's like outsourcing playtesting to the community, which... No, it sounds worse than it is. I think it's actually a good thing to involve the community in these gameplay changes. So, in possible gameplay changes. That's a nice thing. And yeah, so Nexus Anomaly is a way to test gameplay changes in bringing them to the live servers just for a while, for a season. So, in the next season, will be the first Nexus Anomaly. It's called Experience Globes, and it's about soaking. It changes the way XP is gathered from minion waves. So everybody, of course, everybody knows how this is currently handled. You know this. I think you know this. Should. It's you have to be in a range. When a minion dies, you have to be in a range with about 1.5 auto attack range, something like that. Then you will get the experience value. A second way would have been like if you're not in that range, but you were the source while the minion died, like you had a poison effect on them or hitting them with a far away attack, and that's why the minion died. You would also get the experience. That's like last hit mechanic. So that's how it was. But this has changed, and yes, that's how it is. So I have a list down here. You can check that. It's cool. So Nexus Anomaly XP Globes, the basics. What it is. So
I'll take care of it.
Check on the minions. So XP from minion waves is now gathered by picking up XP globes. They are like healing globes, but they are dropped by archers and by footmen, not by the mage. The mage is still dropping the healing globe only. So do you see this? This is a healing. This is an experience globe, and I need to pick it up to get the experience, which I did not do. The range to pick it up. So the range has been changed. You see this? Okay. When I auto attack, it's a little bit less than auto attack ranged that the globe is flying to me. So like, I think usual auto attack range is 6.5, and if I have to be 6 range, then the globe is flying to my hero slowly, and if I catch it, you can see this. I'm standing now here. Yeah, I'm going on max auto attack range, finishing this minion. And let's see this again. It's laying here, and I go a little bit closer, and it's flowing to me, and I get the experience. That is that. Yeah, it's gathered when I'm in 1.5 range, and it's flying to me when I'm in 6 range. So a little bit less than normal auto attack range. These globes last the same time than both phases of both stances of a healing globe. So the blue and the purple one. So like 6 seconds. This is that. So let's turn the minions off again and go on with a Nexus. Some details. So if I'm in a bush, let's check this. Finish the minion blocks, and these globes don't travel to me when I'm hidden in a bush. You see this? It's not moving to me. I have to step out. Now they're coming. So he isn't dropping one. It also, if I step in and they follow me. Oh no! So when I'm in the bush,
all right with me.
They're traveling. If I'm back in the bush, they stop traveling. But when I'm visible, they come. So, and the same goes for stealth heroes. If you're stealth, like with a Zeratul or Nova standing around here, they're not moving to you. But you can, when touching them, or when being in 1.5 range, you can pick them up, of course. You can do that. Need to say, one experience globe is worth 80 XP on level 1 on first minute, and yeah, this is scaling. So that means the value of a wave has been increased from 452 to 480 in the first minute, and this is an increase of 6.2%, which is the missed opportunity. It could have been increased by 6.5%. Oh, so you can see the opponent XP globes. You see this? They're a little bit darker, but I can't interact with them. I can see them, but I can't interact with them. Those are the opponent's experience globe that could have been collected if there was an opponent. And yeah, you won't get XP anymore by just finishing. So if I just do this and run away. Okay, yes, but yeah. I won't get the experience. I have to pick up this. And also body soaking doesn't bring anything. So sitting in the bush just thinking that is enough. It is not enough. And that is that. Refresh the force, everybody. Let's go on. So there are exceptions to this rule. Except from heroes picking up the globes. That can be done by hallucinations. So Nova can put a decoy there, or Samuro mirror image. They act like a hero. That would be stupid if it won't be like that. So Nova and Samuro can collect globes with their mirror images, and also globes are moving towards the mirror images as well. Also, Abasur's symbiont head, if I put it on the minion, it's also acting like as if it would be a hero. So globes are moving to it, and it collects that. And the last exception they added is Ragnarok's lava wave, and the lava wave traveling is picking up globes when finishing minions. So if you want to exterminate the whole lane, you can pick up the globes with the lava wave. But these are the only exceptions, actually. These are the only ones. So this means that there are a lot of changes. There are a lot of changes to gameplay. And that's what I want to... So this is just what we know. The thing we have. Experience globes are generated. You have to pick them up. The range is a little bit shorter than auto attack range. They are moving slowly towards you, and it won't work when you're stealth or in a bush. And it won't work from last hitting. No XP from me. So, sad. And now let's look what this could mean. What does this actually mean? So, first thing, which is a good thing. There is the rumors that some people still don't know what that soaking is important in this game. And this will be changed by this change. Yes, of course it will. So it is increasing the knowledge. It's like an educational effect. People are more aware of experience getting from minion waves, which is good. So also soaking will be way more contested now, because yeah, you have to move in for the globes. You can deny the enemy globes, like if the enemy come on. I will select an enemy hero now. Whatever. Come on, Arthas. Why is it an Arthas? Come on. So there's more intense fighting in a lane. It's not like the soaking can't be that passive anymore, which is also an interesting and a good thing. So I have to actually move in to get the globes here in the back line, and this is an opportunity for an Arthas. If he would be a human player, he would definitely hit me more. And yeah, this is a thing. So it will soaking XP in lanes will be more contested now. But also these changes bring a lot of different stuff. Like heroes that heavily rely on body soaking have some problems now. Like imagine Abathur. Usually when the objective is you can soak with your head, you can soak with your body. Like usually you have the Abathur body in the safest lane in the bush, sitting and soaking passively. This doesn't work anymore. Same thing for the Vikings. You can't. It's way harder now to soak 3 lanes with the Vikings, because you have to move in with the Vikings to get the XP, and you will get some hits from the defending laner, which actually changes a lot for those heroes, and they might be less valuable at all. Also heroes operating at maximum range, like Sergeant Hammer or just some casters or whatever, they will have to change their playstyle, because they just can't sit at max range anymore and
Sounds good.
and get the XP. It's not enough. You can't sit on the event horizon of soaking anymore. You have to move in to get the XP. So if I would be Hammer and sitting here and mounting up and finishing it, I can't get the XP. I have to dismount from my sieging mode and have to move a little bit in and to get the globes. Yeah, or I need help from a teammate or whatever. So on the other hand, because I have the long range, I can safely poke and damage heroes that from the opponent team that come in on the other side to get their XP. This is another thing. So yeah, so sitting on long range for soaking is not a possibility anymore. You need to get in to get the globes. You can defend that way, but you won't get XP anymore, and this changes a lot as well. So go home, Arthurs. Let's check what else. So we have even more to think about. So there's no more XP for last hitting. So, and this is actually a big thing, because especially for some heroes that rely on damage over time effects like Poison Lunara or Gul'dan or Nazeebo or whatever. So you can't just poison the lane and move on and they are going down and you will get the XP. Nope, that doesn't work anymore. You have to stay and get the XP globe, or an ally has to do this for you. It's not like I can't do this anymore, like this, and move away to the next lane. No, I don't get this XP. I would have gotten it according to the old rules. And this will change playstyles and rotations a lot. And also some heroes like Asmodan, who are usually relying on doing just a half rotation and throwing the fireball in from here, like to here, to get the XP. It does not work anymore. So also those heroes need a different playstyle. Rotations will change, so it brings some difference. And this brings heroes on the table like that are more sustainy, more bully, like tanks and bruisers, and also mobile. So mobile assassins, melee assassins as well.
Sure.
Those heroes will be more necessary, or will be stronger a little bit, because you need them to collect. You can easily collect globes with them, and you can easily defend enemy globes with them as well. So they will be more important somehow through these changes. Also, a big thing as well is, like, if you are outnumbered in a lane, it will be much harder to soak. So imagine a situation in a game, in a match, where like two of your team wants to do a camp somewhere, and you are just a silly soft range assassin with no sustain. That just the task was soak safely one wave until we are back from the camp. This would have been no problems before, but now if you alone in the lane while two people are pushing at you,
I've got a good feeling
you can't safely come out to get the globes anymore. And playing 1 against 2 in a lane is no good situation anymore, or no safe situation, or way less safe. And this means you have to react to enemies pushing or rotating way more quicker, on way more different than currently. You have to think a little bit more. It's not that easy to just like sit behind the wall, do some big AoE whatever and get the XP. No, you have to get out of the XP or you lose XP. So this, again, it will change how rotations will work. And another thing is the globes are traveling slowly. So it's not enough to like sit on the event horizon and just flick in, check, and get the XP. Nope, it's not enough. You have to wait until the globe moves to you. And it's just 6 seconds. Yeah, in former times, sometimes you had this, you're sitting very far away from the wave, and just in the moment the minions was killed, you step a few steps in to get the XP, and then you move back in safety and wait for the next minion to fall and step in for a few steps. And this does not work anymore. You have to actually stay longer in the danger zone where you can be engaged or attacked from opponents, because the globes are moving slowly. And other thing is, there's no more secret soaking anymore. Like, I don't know, you are behind and you need to soak back to a certain level, and that's why you don't want to show the opponent so they don't attack you, and you sit in a bush and soak passively. They don't know where you are, or like you don't want to show at all, like you're the tank and they don't want to should not know where you are, because that's more threatening. And that's why you sit in the bush and soak somewhere because you need XP. But this does not work anymore, because to get XP you have to show. Globes won't move to you without. So no more soaking without showing where you are. Yeah. This will change some gameplay possibilities and strategic things as well. So yeah, these are those. And let's see what I'm thinking about that. So, my personal opinion about this thing is, yeah, the having a visual indicator for the XP, and that's also a small tone, I think.
I've got a good feeling
there's
about
like
this.
a small bell ringing. That's also good. So the visual indicator and the bell ringing for picking up lane minion XP is a very good thing, especially for the educational purpose, and it should definitely stay. So this I like. But I don't like that the last hit mechanic is gone. In my opinion, and they just have the last hit mechanic for the lava wave actually, and yes, they could add more exceptions like Asmodon Globe or whatever, or poison effects, but in my opinion they should just go back to last hit mechanic on XP. So whenever the source of damage for finishing a minion is coming from a hero, you get the XP directly. And when not, like when it's finished from another minion or whatever, another source, then the globe is there you have to pick up. I think this would be a good thing. And you could also have like a visual indicator when you get the XP from finishing from the last hit, like a small firework on top, like XP. But yeah, like this. So this is, I think, a must-have. I think the last hit should come back. And
sounds interesting.
And the next thing is, I will miss the body soak mechanic. This is yeah, this is a thing. I understand they want to have it more competitive, that you don't hide for it, but I'm missing I'm missing some mechanical strategical stuff without that. So like it's important sometimes to hide your position from the opponent, to have some mind games on strategical stuff on the map, and also holding a lane for a while outnumbered can be opening up strategical possibilities for your team and make interesting rotations. It's not that easily possible anymore. You're losing XP that way. And yeah, heroes like Abathur and Vikings, they are currently lost even more. And yeah, some you can't play an offlaner on a long range, a fragile long range offlaner. I don't know, like maybe like a Junkrat, for example, or something like this. They don't have any sustain. They just could somehow offlane sometimes because of their long range. But it's not possible anymore. You can't sit on the event horizon of soaking anymore. You have to move in. And this will decrease the possibilities for offlaner heroes. So this is also sad. So in my opinion, I will miss the body soak mechanic. And yeah, so if I had to make a choice now about this Nexus Anomaly, I would choose the visuals, the educational thing of bringing the globes and
so be it.
or like an effect when XP is gathered. But I won't change the last hit mechanic, I would leave it. And I would also like to have actually the body soak mechanic. Maybe there could be a way to show the soaking range. It can be shorter, why not? Yeah. But I'm not 100% sold on this Nexus Anomaly yet. But I'm curious to play some competitive games with this change. I don't know. What is your opinion? I'm curious, what are you thinking? I made this... yeah, you have the overview here again with everything. I also put the overview in the description. So yeah, leave me a comment what you think about these changes. Is it good? Is it bad? What do you think will change? Yeah, this is that. I hope you like this video. Any feedback is appreciated. Leave me a comment, a follow, whatever. And I hope to see you soon again. And yeah, have a good evening, everybody, or morning, or wherever in time in the world you are right now. See you in the Nexus.